with Sean. We're here to talk about kind of our first year together. A lot of that year was spent sculpting our sound, figuring out what the World Optic is going to sound like. Just kind of talk a little bit about that process.
Sure. And I will say, I think the process is still going on, and that we've come to a place where we think we know the direction we want to go in with a sound, but I think we're still even trying to figure it out. And I think a lot of bands, the really good ones, keep changing their sound a little bit, keep growing and pushing themselves musically. So I think we'll never probably ever really feel like we've found our sound, and we're never going to change in that sense.
Talk about some of the bands that have influenced our sound.
Sure. Well, I know coming to the table when it was just the four of us, minus Abby, we still are huge Need to Breathe fans. So we talked about that, and Switchfoot was an idea in there, just solid rock with a little bit of a pop feel to it. Coldplay was another idea, and just some of that ambient sounding stuff. But also we wanted to lean on some of the classic rock influences like Led Zeppelin, and we've thrown in some Allman Brothers on occasion too. Just the way they use harmonies and guitars, and even just different chord structures than the modern rock songs. So those were kind of the bands that we had thought of, and I think the bands that have shaped where we're going.
Right.
Especially with even adding Abby, adding keys into rock is to my mind, a very classic rock thing to do.
And that's an ongoing process, and we just wanted to talk a little bit about where we've been, what's influencing us, and kind of where we're going next.
And we've got the hands of time ticking away.
Time keeps on slipping into the future.